All right, guys, we are back. Welcome. We're back with another stream. We're doing a rare afternoon stream. And that's because I just wanted to play more of this game before I left for my festivities. So if you don't catch it now, you can catch it on YouTube. I am gonna be, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, I was reading something real quick. Some news from a content creator on Twitter. They're announcing their, I guess they are retiring for now. But anyway, that was some crazy news to read just now. But we're going to play some more Trails Through Daybreak. We're going to continue where we left off because I know I kind of left off in a weird spot yesterday. So we'll probably have 2 streams today. So this one and then one later on when I get back from, so me and my wife are going to be hanging out with some friends for a bit. So we're heading out for a while before we're, you know, too old to stay out too late. So I'll be back, y'all. No worries. And then we'll play some more Daybreak. So as I mentioned before, this is kind of an intermission that I'm doing to fill out the time before next week so that we can get a full week of Shadows of the Dam throughout the rest of the month. And I do hope you guys enjoy when that happens. But Trails Through Daybreak is probably going to be it is going to be the next game. But since they have a demo and I had some time, I figured I'd start it now and you guys can go on ahead and catch up when you can. So with that being said, let's go on ahead and get started. I turn this off and we're going to fire up the volume real quick. And this game is pretty loud, so I'm gonna have it a little lower than usual. I did see last I was like, the volume is hella loud. So we will see how that works out. But it looks like the actual program is acting up again with the goddamn what's it called? With the crackling in the sound. I hate that shit. I hate that it does that, honestly. I'm not sure why it does the crackling, and I have no way to really fix it completely. I think it is due to, how can I put it? Maybe the power of my PC. It may be affecting it. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but apparently it was, it was kind of an issue for most of these here. And there's also, I forgot that I'm supposed to be going and checking out what the hell happened with my OBS, where everything is like, hold on a second. I'm gonna control that audio, and then now I'm just wondering where is it coming from is the issue. So I'm trying to see exactly where that is coming from, because I'm thinking the speakers themselves, like the sound, the sound quality, or the sound, how can I put it? Like the speakers are making a sound, and the volume of the actual, you know what, that's what it might be actually. It might be the fact that I had this plugged into the monitor. So we'll see if anybody does any sort of things today. Like if anyone follows me or raise me or whatever while we're streaming today, I'm plugging out the aux from my speaker to see if maybe that'll fix the issue. Not sure exactly if it will, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Anyways, with that being said, looks like everything is good now, so I'm going to switch over on my end, and then we will get it popping. We'll continue right where we left off. So that is pretty much
so calm here with all the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this area.
That's a Septian temple? It almost looks like a Central Eastern version of a church.
That's because it basically is. Edith has more than its fair share of Central Easterners.
All right, time to get ready to open up. We got 2 acts on the bill tonight that I'm sure are going to fire up the audience. That said, looks like things are fired up enough outside. Did something happen? Yeah, for real. Somebody got murdered. Oh, they were talking, but I didn't quite hear it. Bulletin board. There's a bulletin board here, too. Looks like it gets a lot of use. That it does, yeah. Let's focus on this case for now. Huh.
Okay.
I guess... Oh, I guess we can't go anywhere else but the cafe. Alright, let's go talk to what's his name then. Looks like he's still getting ready to open. Should I go in anyway or keep wandering around? Yes, we will advance the main story.
Well, hello again, handsome. I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Come on, we only just walked in the door and you already got her red. Red? Bartender Bermati.
My name's Bermati, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Yeah? You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Same thing, right? Right, guys? Same thing. Helps that he makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Oh, I see. My name is Agnes Claudel. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So I assume whatever led you here regards Giacomo. That's right. Word travels fast. Of course it would. The scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade. But I'd never wish this on him, even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he did put his hand in the fire. Guessing it was last night? Well, guess. You're absolutely right. One of my sources tells me he tipped off the police. He said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. That's no good. It's not that uncommon. But I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind, but who the other party was, they could not ascertain. The ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, "Who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it. So it was someone on our side?" Huh. Judging by all you've said, it sounds like those criminals in that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug-related. And Giacomo called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so? Well, well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene, and ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. My thinking is along the same line as yours, though I haven't got a clue what the something in question is. As for how he was able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. You don't think he used a cipher, do you? No, there still aren't many of them in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fits his objective much better. There's a fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. A Ramda, huh? Halvard's 5th generation orbment. Yeah, the one developed between Verne and the Epstein Foundation a while back. It was used by the police and army for a while, but soon as the 6th generation was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. Zypha's better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good, as Erebonia's Arcus is back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, less something and more someone, himself. It lets you disappear as if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can't avoid tripping the sensors. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something? That would be child's play. That does all make sense. Puts it all into perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Giacomo's corpse. But we weren't the only people who were there. The criminals who slit his throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. What fearless criminals they are. Certainly not bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps, whoever they are, they've recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh? Knew he wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security logs.
Thanks, we'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
Alright, guess I'm in your debt again. What was that all about? So Giacomo had multiple hideouts, did he? That could mean whatever he stole is in one of those. But if it wasn't a Jaeger corps he had a run-in with... Oh, forget it. I can't believe you turned to Dingo. And right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I never was much of the faithful type. Hell no. You got informants on informants. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got a lot of new information out of that. I'm just surprised at how well connected you are. What can I say? I spend time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors when I need them.
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Oh boy. Who that? Oh.
Oh. Oh! I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment. But I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way.
I do it. I do it.
Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
I see.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it.
Elaine Auclair. Huh. I'm guessing she's
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
I don't know what she is, honestly. She looks like she's from the military, to be honest. But I guess we'll find out soon.
Oh, not at all. I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another time. Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
You know her? What, you do too? Guess she does pop up in the paper every once in a blue moon. Of course I know her. She's really famous. I don't think there's anyone in Calvard who doesn't know the face of Elaine Auclair. She's one of the youngest bracers ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. And they even call her, I can't remember, but it's something like Beauty's Blade. Elegant enough for someone so adept with the swordsmanship of the Old Kingdom. Hard not to feel for her for having Beauty slapped on her title. Are the two of you close? She's just an old friend. Anyway, we've wasted enough time here. We almost got this one in the bag. We can talk stuff through while we're on the move. All right. So now I think we're on the way to our next location. Yeah. This music, though. To make it short, I think it's safe to assume the thing Giacomo made off with is the ornament you're looking for. We know it was stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. Said punks then met with a pair of others to deliver it, and at this point likely had some dispute over Mira. That was when the police charged into the scene, leaving Giacomo, who called them, to snatch the goods using his Ramda. But then that pair tracked him down the very next day. They waited in ambush for him at the crime scene, murdered him, then stole his Ramda and used it to escape. Ramdas are like any other kind of computer in that they've got apps to note things down and store info in them. Giacomo was always a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. But I'm guessing the locations of his hideouts were on there, so the culprits could use the device to find them. Do you think his murderers are using the Ramda to find which spot has what he stole, then? Pretty much. Fortunately, we've been able to use data on his recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. One's in front of Troyon Tower in the 3rd District, and one's near Central Station in the 7th District. And then there's one in the 12th District around the Grand Circuit racetrack on the outskirts of town. Which of them would you say is the most fishy? Probably Central Station since it's so busy? Probably? Or nah. Yeah, I think it was Central Station, right? Oh yeah? Why'd you go with that? Well, Summerfest was being held in the tower until late last night. I believe the Z1 Grand Prix was also being held at the circuit back then. Or at the circuit then. I can't imagine he will want to risk his hideout being discovered by going inside when there are lots of people around. Nice work. I do like that you can see the Grand Circuit, you can kind of see the racetrack. That's pretty cool. But there's no straight, so I don't know which area is which. But you do see where the where there's a there could be bleachers on that bottom left corner. Sorry, it is F1 weekend as well, which is why I'm wearing obviously my racing shirt, my Mario Kart racing shirt, you know. But yeah, I didn't know that they had their own version of F1 in this world either, which is pretty cool. I wonder if you end up seeing it for some reason. There's a door down an alley just before the station that leads underground. My guess is Giacomo hid what we're after down there. Then that means we should...
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's Feast District. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis Academy.
No we. You're getting off at the next stop. What? Closest station to your dorms, right? Don't worry, I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day and the goods with you by tomorrow. But we're fine. You were fine with me helping you before. This is now. The affiliation of Giacomo's murderers changes everything. Are you referring to that A group? Yeah, everyone is on guard about him right now. Not just the cops and the guild either. I'm talking other organized crime groups and even Jaeger Corps. If that's who we're up against, I can't promise I can keep you safe. So this is what we gotta do. I'm sorry. Earn 2 SP. Nice. I guess because I answered it right? I'm not sure.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
Did she get off? Nah, she didn't.
I thought I told you to get off at the next stop.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this, whatever may come to happen. I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety, and I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please, won't you let me come with you?
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Alright, I guess she's coming with us.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
Railroad? 6:44 p.m. And it's dark already outside, huh? Oh, just like up here. Honestly, it does get dark around this time now. It'll start getting darker like earlier as well as the winter months start to come in. Feels like the sun went down real fast. But even at this hour with nothing going on, there's so many people. It is how most people arrive in the city after all. Not to mention all the department stores. There's also that fancy new Orville store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, I know the one. Funny to think how much this area's changed in just a couple of years. Those big screens weren't there before either. But now it's hard to imagine them not being here. The city's changing so fast it makes your head spin. True it is.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Gramhart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act we were generous enough to forgive. The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last lira was, in my strong opinion, justified. I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded.
If you say so, bro.
We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology. No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite president. He's a little heavy-handed, but you can't say he hasn't delivered. Calvar's GDP passed the Empire's in his first year in office, and this year's on track to surpass that by a lot. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, and not just economically. Compared to the last guy, yeah, Samuel Rocksmith seemed more grounded. Anyway, didn't mean to talk politics. Would prefer not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? Aw, shit, the Bracers. Oh, the Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch near Central Station. Yep, maybe they aren't expecting to hear anything close to home, but they still got a sharp crew on board. So let's get to work. We gotta get what you're looking for before the duo who got Giacomo did. Right. Do you know where the entrance to his base is, then? Right over there. The alley next to that old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. Yes, sir. Not gonna lie, I like the nighttime music in this one.
Whoops.
Alright. I'm gonna take a... What the hell? Why is it a high speed run? There you go. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab me something to drink. All right, we're back. So before I went on break, right, I noticed this stuff in his journal. He's got a company motto. 5 laws of a Spriggan. Never accept less than 1,000 mirror per hour. Fair. Complicated matters only. Okay. Only eat sweets once per day. Sleep whenever you can. And 5, a hot morning shower and a dip in the sauna are blessings to oneself. Okay. But look at this side. It says LGC alignment. So you have a law, gray, and chaos. So I guess there's an alignment system in this game. That's pretty cool. And then these are the monsters we fought. It says eat it. That means there's other areas we go to. Okay. We got a lot to look forward to, it seems. Cool. Alright, let's go.
Not this way.
Now keep in mind I am playing the demo, so whenever this demo ends is when it ends, guys. Whether or not I complete the demo before next, like by the end of today, is another thing as well. Because as you guys know, tomorrow I stream on YouTube if I do stream at all. So that is one thing that I will let y'all know. This is it? Yeah, this one doesn't lead to the subway. Or this one leads to what the... All the doors do that, man. But you can still jimmy it the same way. Was Giacomo the one who altered the locks like this? Not him. It's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. There's places like this all over the city people make good use of. CID knows about them too. They just leave it alone. They do? Why? I'm sorry, I keep egging conversation on when we really need to move. I'm ready for whatever we'll find here. Good, because there's no turning back now. Huh, something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Was that just my imagination? I don't pick up a scent, so I guess it doesn't matter either way.
His nose is as sharp as ever. Edios knows how this is going to end.
Another schoolgirl?
My classmate's safe, Spriggan.
Oh. Is this the girl that she mentioned before? Like, oh, she told me about this stuff. You got a fucking dungeon in here, bro? Alright. Station Street Underground Ruins. Is this like Trails of Cold Steel where the fucking school changes every time? Is this place a relic from the Middle Ages? Might go back to the Dark Ages even. Edith might not have a leg up on the old capital's history, but it still goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Tack on all the subways and waterways we've been building, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. I see. I suppose it does make sense that a place like this would exist here when you think about it enough. What? Crap. Man, is that a monster? Well, a spirit more like. Never seen them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? Sure you don't want to turn back and wait outside the station? The cafe'd be a good spot to... No, I'm fine. I have a feeling my staff and arts will be highly effective against foes like these. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Got me good. Then let's do this. I'll back you up, so feel free to go hog wild. Then I will. Oh right, let me give you these just in case. Hell yeah. These are Zypher quartz, aren't they? Yeah, insert them into your Zypher slots and they'll let you use different shards. Give it a shot. You'll pick it up faster than me explaining it. And I will. You can set quartz from the quartz tab of the orbit menu from the main menu. The effects of a set quartz raise a character's stats. Okay. Okay, so we can auto-equip them too. That's really cool. Let's equip the quartz. Orbment. By setting quartz into open slots, you can manifest all sorts of shard skills. Each line has different shard skills. The overall attribute value for a line changes with set quartz, and when you reach a certain number of attribute points, new shard skills manifest. It's worth noting that quartz sets into attributed lock slots are worth double their points in value. Interesting.
Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill added.
This slot is unopened. EX skill. Oh, wait, Van already has that, right? Gifted starts. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because I think he's already got shit, right?
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Maybe if I find one, I'll give it to him. It's so cool you can see.
Mode.
Okay, arts driver, aqua. Okay, so we can use the arts while we're here, right? There you go. Now we're ready to move on. Yeah, let's get... Wait, this feels like the higher elements are active here. What the hell? What do you mean? I'm sure you can tell this part just from the fights we've had so far, but monsters are usually only weak to the 4 basic elements, fire, water, earth, and wind. But every once in a while, you'll find a place where they can be weak or resistant to higher elements of time, space, and mirage. You're saying that this is one such place? Pretty sure it is, yeah. Either way, we'll soon find out. Let's get moving. Alright. Check an enemy's weakness via their target info during a command battle. Effective element icons will appear toward the bottom of the window. All of what the enemy is weak or resistant to. A weak notice will display above whatever the enemy is weak to. Red weak, super effective, massive damage. Okay. Okay, so I just gotta be careful of the color. We got all that stuff here.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Let's do a save. Ah, they sure snuck up on us. There are an awful lot of them too. There sure are, but it's times like these that shards really shine. Time to teach you how to use SCLMs. What are those? You'll see. I'll give you the rundown while we fight.
Time for you to focus.
SCLMs are activated upon making contact with a party member. Take advantage of Zypha's shard systems. By overlapping Zypha user's shard fields, you can activate high-level link moves. Attack while an SCLM is active for your partner to perform a follow-up attack. Certain shard skills will activate more frequently if the SCLM remains active after the attack. Alright, so you see those 2 circles? That's basically what they mean. The SCLM is active. So if I attack while we're in the circles, or we're overlapping, they'll do a follow-up, pretty much. And when you get close, it'll do it. So you can actually see...
Going all in.
So if you look at the arts as well, you can see which ones are weak for the enemy. So they're weak to water.
All you on yet? A chance.
If you activate a craft or art while SCLM is active, your partner's power will increase. That is also something as well.
Don't take your eye off the enemy.
We're going to do the coin bullets.
Over here. All for you.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Activating skill. Now. A chance.
you on, yes?
Certain arts will be more effective.
Going all in.
Initializing drive.
There we go.
All you on, yes?
I did it.
Oh, she learned Glowhammer. Nice. See that move. Good job. You kept up pretty well. So that's the power of SELM. I've never been able to understand how someone else was going to act so clearly before. Yeah, it's a lot like the combat link system used by Erebonia's 5th generation Arcus battle ordnance. Which is true. This was in Trails of Cold Steel as well. Huh. The Arcus units never saw much use outside of the Empire, though. Still, combat links were mainly designed to be used by two-man teams. Let me see. Sorry, I'm replying to somebody. Getting a lot of messages while I'm streaming lately. Usually I don't get shit. Everybody want to be active now. Anyways, let's keep reading. SELO system is a system where it's a lot easier to switch around partners. That makes it a force to be reckoned with when used by large groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? I never imagined you could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not an expert on them either, mind you. Still got a lot to learn myself. But even I can tell that the Zypha standard has a whole lot of potential. Looks like you were right about that orbital staff of yours working well against spirits, too. Yes, I'm glad that proves true. The more we do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I suspect we're going to need to make more use of SELMs in the farther we advance through here. So I think it would be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line. What do you think? I'm fine with a little. I still don't want you going out in front of me, though. I can accept that. It is now possible to change the party leader. Change the lead with... Okay, we can change it. Oh, okay, so basically like the Sky remake, too. So basically, like I was saying before, the system that you see in the Sky remake started in this game. This is when Falcom decided to finally... Because up until now, the battle system has relatively been the same since the first one. I can't even tell you if like what the differences were from Sky up until the Cold Steel games. They all kind of played the same, but with some little bit of additions here and there, which was nice. But this one truly kind of changed the game for them. All right.
Gotcha.
Oh, you know, I forgot I could do that. It's like the power-up move. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I wanna get out of that mode. Let me release the shards.
Later,
All right.
sucker.
Bro.
Attack available.
At least I can kill one of them.
Activating skill.
So at least in the actual turn-based fight, you can it'll what's the word? Van can actually do damage because in the action mode he can't do damage for shit.
Cypher activate.
But she can.
Eat this. My move now. I'll dice you up. They're down. All you on, yes.
It should be safe for now.
Suggesting magic attacks.
I'm on.
Charge attack available. Activating shards.
Oh, it's not gonna cost her now? Okay, perfect. Let's do that.
Pull out all the stops.
Icicle hammer. Is that what it is? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Perhaps I can use Shadow Sphere?
Displaying enemy stats. Keep it up. It's working.
Weak to lightning?
Attack
Or
their
paralysis?
weakness with an arc.
What the fuck is S? That's nothing we got. Damn. But he's weak to wind. What is S? I don't know what S is, y'all.
A chance.
Let's do a Saint Arrow.
Bring it on.
That's pretty bad.
Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Prevents mute. Okay. I probably should give that to her.
No hostile targets found.
Not the pure blessing. Let's use tier. Let's see.
Let's get to work.
Suggesting magic attacks. Charge attack available. Battle finished. Now processing data.
We're not done yet. Got you.
Activating shards.
Hey, man.
Bring it on. Cypher activate. They're stunned. A chance.
Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this system. Okay.
All you on, yes.
What?
My move now. All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
It should be safe for now.
Not the reviving bomb.
There's gotta be some kind of trigger, but nothing's jumping out at me.
Looks like he's deep in thought. I better leave him alone. Now, where could that trigger be? Wait, was it?
Nice. Okay. Shit. Use that EP charge.
Activating drive.
The bubble blast.
Eat this.
A chance.
Take that.
We're down.
Here goes.
Combat over. Processing data.
Okay.
That looks like a nice chest.
There's a door there. Nice. There are even more monsters this time. Yeah, but I might have an idea how to take care of them. How's my boost gauge, Mayor?
Boost gauge fully replenished.
Yeah? Huh, good stuff. What was that about? I'll show you. Time for your second lesson in using shards.
Activating shards.
Activate a shard boost with L1. Different effects from hollow cores are activated, and shard skills trigger more often. S boost is maintained for 2 turns. Boost level 2. Gain an extra S boost turn. Boost chances of shard skill activation. Use 100 CP to activate S craft. Alright. Activated S boost can be deactivated by holding down L1.
Full boost. Go all out.
Okay.
Good luck.
Got a whole slew of them. Take that.
Nice.
You on, yes.
Here I come.
Alright, Glowhammer is a skill. It's a craft, not a, Kitty tackle.
All you on, yes.
Boost level maximum strength. Activating skill.
It's further back. Then. Full boost. Go all out. Activating drive.
Eat this.
Well, this sucks.
There we go.
All you on, yes.
Boost level maximum strength.
I owe you one. Bring it on. Take that. All you on, yes.
Activating skill.
Sucker. That's how it goes.
They are, though they ain't really the kind of thing you have to save for just the right time. Just use them when you can. That's all there is to it. Well, isn't that convenient? I'll keep that in mind. Review acquired EXP Sepith and drops. Okay. So when we get results, we can actually review the results. Basically, you can also attack vases, boxes, and the like scattered across the field, which I've already been doing. You can net some good shit for doing that, of course, just like most games that allow you to break stuff. If you play Dragon Quest, you pretty much know the deal at this point.
Suggesting magic attacks. Commencing battle.
We're not there yet. Let's keep moving ahead. There.
Charge attack available.
Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, she's done.
No, not now.
I fucked up. Yeah, because we got the critical music.
You saved me.
All you on, yes.
Initializing drive.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
I'll dice you up. All you on, yes.
Escape route secured.
A chance.
Boost level maximum strength.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Sucker. A chance. I'll dice you up. You picked the wrong guy to.
Okay, so yeah, you can look up stuff there.
One more.
Battle finished. Now processing data.
What a massive foe. And the bigger they are, the harder they tend to hit. Try not to get too close. We're best fighting it from a distance. Yeah, I know. You're telling me. About deadly strikes. So every so often, enemies will use powerful attacks called deadly strikes. These attacks cannot be avoided, and if you are hit by one, you will be forced into battle at a disadvantage. It's best to either keep your distance and remain vigilant for these attacks, or to deploy your own shards first. Bear in mind that enemies with low HP tend to use deadly strikes more frequently. Okay. Once you've landed enough attacks on an enemy, it may ready a deadly strike. If you're on the receiving end of a deadly strike, it initiates command battle with enemy advantage. Deadly strikes cannot be dodged with circles, so be sure to distance yourself and deploy shards before the enemy can hit you. Yeah, so basically we gotta press that.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong.
Charge attack available. Unleashing sharp strike.
Oh boy, let's go. All right.
A chance. There. A chance. Eat this!
A chance! What should I do? Yeah! It's for the best! Then!
Bring it on!
Use a shot boost! Go all out! Activating skill!
Think fast! Take this!
A chance!
Hate up.
Going all in. Thanks, pal.
With the cancer stamp.
Full boost! Go all out! Activating drive! Here I come! Ha!
There! Here goes.
Full boost! Go all out! Certain arts activating skill! There we go! You did it!
Nice. Phew, I think I have a better handle on them now. You did good, but no letting your guard down just because of it. Right, of course. Really was a hell of a performance, especially since this is likely her first day fighting for real. No way she wasn't raised with a silver spoon in her mouth, but she's braver than most would give her credit for. They're in the weird orbit she's after, and I got questions. Just who is this girl? By the way, sup? I've been bracing myself well enough against monsters and spirits so far, but do you think you could also tell me a little more about A, since we might be going up against them? Guess I should, huh? Ordinary people are better off not knowing a damn thing. But if they're after your great-grandfather's memento, then I guess there's no getting around it. That's what I was thinking too. First, A is just a code name. It's short for Almata. They're mafia that go way back here in Calvard. I don't like the sound of that already. Still, they weren't that big of a group back then. We're not talking about a big Eastern syndicate here. They were nothing. Until they weren't. Over the past few years, they've gotten much, much bigger. Now they're the talk of the criminal underworld. Wow. But their name never ends up in the paper, I assume. Yeah, obvious why big papers like the Tyrell Times won't cover them, but even gossip rags don't have the balls. It's an unspoken rule. Cross the line and you're done. I still don't know what the deal is with this memento you're after, but you really should have gone to the guild or the cops. You still could if you wanted. But, well, not my job to force you to turn to them. Mine's to be there for you. Can't speak. Mine's to be there if you feel like you can't. The best outcome here is for us is to get the goods before A can, then have the guild swoop in and take the glory. 2 birds with 1 stone. 3 even. You make the guild sound like they're your cleanup crew. You really have no scruples, do you? Mighty pleased that you'd think so. Now, let's get a move on. Of course. Oh, come to think of it. When you first refused my request for help, did you already suspect that the Mafia was involved in this? Huh, she really is a sharp one. I had a hunch, yeah. There's been something ominous in the air since last night. Oh, combat difficulty. We're not worried about that. Honestly, if that shit's too hard, then maybe if it's too hard for me, then I don't need to be in here. You know what I'm saying?
Commencing battle.
Activating shards.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Going all in.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Right into my trap.
Combat over. Processing data.
That looks like a nice chest.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Suggesting magic attacks.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
This'll hurt. Take that.
Yeah, if it actually hits them. Why do they go around like that? What the fuck?
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Take that.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Hit 1.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Interesting.
New shard skill added.
We'll give that to... Yeah, we'll give that to Van.
Looks like a chest.
Zerum powder. Interesting.
Whoops. Dead end. Let's turn back.
Hold your horses, girl. We should look around a little more.
Not to hold your horses.
I'm on it.
Oh yeah, we probably should look around somewhere, right? There's got to be some sort of button or something. Did I miss something on the way? I don't think I did, yeah. No, doesn't look like I did. Unless I missed something here. Not the time Sepith. I do like the system of Sepith though, where you basically, it gives you a reason to farm monsters and stuff. Once you learn which monsters give you which, like, Sepith, if you will, you can go on ahead and, like, see how all of that, like, how the different types of monsters and what they give you. I personally think it's really cool. What the fuck is that? Just a random boulder? There you go. Actually, I need to see... I needed to check something.
Huh, guys, nothing if not thorough. This hideout should be dead ahead. Whew, that hits the spot.
Oh, wow.
What is that? Those are bosses. Those are bosses. Look, they're glowing.
Can't get much more Middle Ages than this. Gargoyles, huh? Maybe Giacomo had a better eye for hideouts than I thought. Look at that. It's the spitting image of that picture you showed me.
It really is. It perfectly matches the sketches in my great-grandfather's diaries. I finally found it.
I'm happy for you. So it really does look like an orbment. But why is it glowing? Get back!
Oh, of course. What'd I say? What did I say?
It went inside the statue.
Yep.
Well, that's not good.
They all went inside the What the hell?
Resonating?
Gargarome, peerless protectors.
Van?
We're gonna have to take care of these guys before we can make with your memento. But I know that's not enough to stop you at this point, right? Time to bust out your crafts, SCLMs, the works. Because here's where the real show begins.
Right! Activating shards!
Time to put this to use.
Vandalize raid. Press R2 and a directional button to trigger an S break. This immediately activates an S craft regardless of turn order. Okay, so that hasn't changed. So basically when they reach 100 CP, you can, or craft points, you can go on ahead and select the S craft.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
We use that Vandalize raid. Oh, my man got the fucking, the martial arts? Alright, dude. Increases the max boost gauge. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay. They're also weak to a couple of stuff, right? Okay.
Initializing drive.
All you on, yes.
Oh, both of them got hit. Perfect.
A chance. Cypher activate.
All out! I have to do something! Activating drive! Grant them life! One heal!
Thanks, pal. There. A chance.
Full boost! Go all out! Activating drive!
Like hell you are. There.
A chance!
Do I want to do another one?
Certain arts will be more effective.
Pull out all the stops.
Yeah, I need to kill her.
A chance.
Use a shard boost to
Cypher
get the upper hand!
Eat this. They're stunned.
A chance!
Activating skill.
Here I come! Ha! Then! Use a shard boost to get the upper hand!
You'll pay for that.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand! Keep it up! It's working!
Take that. All you on, yes.
Give them your all!
Brace yourself.
I just want to see this again.
Vandalize raid.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
All you on, yes.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Pull out all the
Initializing
stops.
drive.
All you on, yes.
We're done! A chance!
All you on, yes.
Here I come! Ha!
A chance.
Full activating skill!
I'll sight you up.
I like the East boss themes, man. The hell? Oh my god, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that, y'all.
The mages of the Middle Ages left behind some damn tough guardians for us. It bugs me why they'd pick now of all times to start moving.
I know.
Well, whatever. You really stepped up. Takes a brave soul to fight like that against the unexpected.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm very fortunate I had you to show me the ropes.
Let me be the one to pick it up.
That's a good idea.
Looks safe enough to me. Well, here's what you came here for. Did it just react with her like a combat orbment?
Uh-oh. What happened?
I finally hold a Genesis in my hands. There's still more to find, but... I did it, Mom. Grandmother.
A Genesis?
Say, Agnes, this great-grandfather of yours wouldn't happen to be...
Ooh.
There you are.
Well, well. Impressive footwork.
Yeah, I figured we had to fight these guys. I think.
No.
Was waiting on the duo from Almada to make their grand entrance.
I see our reputation precedes us.
You must be Van Arkride, the Spriggan.
And my reputation precedes me. Look, I'm not opposed to picking up some work from you types most of the time. Just as long as you don't cross the line, which you just did by firing at us.
That's too bad. We were only aiming for your limbs.
We have no intention of killing the girl. Not since she seems to be connected to that device. You, however, don't have that same privilege.
Oh, word?
You're real pros, huh? So much it makes me sick. But it also makes my job a lot easier.
Ooh. Damn, Van.
Don't move.
A practitioner of the Gekka school, I assume.
Even if that weapon marks you as more of a military close combat type.
Good eye, but sorry. I'm not with the Gekka school. Anyway, you don't look like you know all that much about the device itself. But you're still gonna tell us everything you do know, and why you're after it.
Van. I'm certainly curious, too.
Yeah, we all are.
What does a criminal organization even want this for?
Beats me. We're just following orders.
And an order's an order. Even if it costs us our lives.
What?
Shit.
Hello?
You good?
I'm fine. I'm more worried about you.
Bitch, if you don't put that shit away.
Fast-acting enhancement drugs, huh? Didn't think you guys had gone that low. Ever heard the stories about foreign mafias getting destroyed by that stuff?
For real.
Beg you not to compare us to small fry like Crossbell's Ravage.
We stand head and shoulders above them. And now we're gonna stand head, shoulders, and feet above you!
Where'd that spunk from earlier go?
We're gonna enjoy this!
Van!
Got that out of your system?
You're done, Spriggan!
Don't you dare!
The hell? Fine then. You can die too!
Could do a shard shield. No time. Damn it! Don't die over a piece of shit like me.
Oh.
What's going on?
There's a light coming from my great-grandfather's.
But it's coming off you too.
Boy, you sure are in a sorry mess.
What? How is this?
The hollow from your Zypha.
Mayor.
Well, Van, the choice is yours. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
What are you...
Since when can hollows appear like this? World's full of mysteries. Are you asking me that question of your own free will?
Huh? Of course I am. Just so we're clear, I could not care less how much trouble you're in. I'm just here to know one thing. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
Van...
Man, today's just one thing after another, huh? My life's been a living nightmare for more than a decade now. So what's a little more fire when you're already in the depths?
Are we getting a little, Bear the Nightmare?
All right, let's do it!
Okay, doing it then! Shardswell! The Brindle's all yours!
The fuck?
What the?
Hello? My boy got a stand? JoJo's? Okay. We transforming? Darkness-clad armored demon Grendel.
What is this feeling?
Well, I'd take fighting this thing over our bosses any day of the week.
You're damn right. We're taking you down in the name of Almada!
Someone needs to relax. You're dead meat.
The Grendel can act multiple turns in a row. Select what action you want to take from the list. Perform some heavy-hitting moves. Only one turn will pass if you select Defend. Mayor will always act as support during Grendel battles. The Grendel techniques can be divided into the following types. Basic attacks. Powerful crafts can be used once during a string of attacks. Powerful magic crafts, attack crafts, and S crafts. Okay. Why is he running like that? I'm gonna do this, hit both of their ass. Oh, so I can choose. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. Activate an S boost to increase how many turns the Grendel can perform. Okay.
Eat this.
Hey.
We'll take that.
He just heal himself. Alright, bro.
Do something already.
We'll take that.
Give up.
I'll lend a hand.
What the?
Get rid of that guy.
We'll take that.
Oh, I don't have any S crafts yet, do I?
Do something already.
Yeah.
Here comes.
Okay.
We'll take that. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. I'll lend a hand.
Impossible!
Okay.
This is unbelievable! What is he? Ugh.
What the JRPG isn't complete without a Deus Ex Machina for sure.
Van! Are you alright? How do you feel?
I'm fine. Tired as all hell, but I don't feel any pain. Can't believe I just took down a pair of drugged up mafiosos like they were snot-nosed kids. What a monster.
What was that? You saw Mare too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tell me what you want.
Figures. All she spits out is what she's programmed. She's got no sentience. The tech hasn't come far enough to give her any.
Yeah, pretty much.
But... was it the Genesis, then?
Not the Goniasis.
Can't imagine it was a fluke. So that thing's called a Genesis?
Yes, or that's what my grandfather called it in his diaries. It's supposed to be one of 8, called collectively the 8 Genesee.
Goniacy. Oh no.
You saying there's 8 of these? I'm gonna guess it was behind everything that happened here. Behind Mare showing up, behind me turning into that weird monster, behind spirits popping up down here too.
Then we're of the same mind. The diaries described them as for experimental observation and nothing more.
Of course they elected to omit the finer details. You know, when I accepted this job, I didn't think it'd be from a relative of the one and only Professor Epstein.
Oh, it's pronounced Epstein, even though it's... Yeah, I said Epstein by accident. No relation to the real one, you know what I'm saying?
Dead on, huh? That thing was made half a century ago, around the time of the Orbital Revolution. It's easy to tell by looking at it just how much precision and skill went into making it. Then you got that it's an orbment capable of doing artifact-level stuff. Even Epstein's 3 disciples couldn't have made something so advanced back then. Knock them out of the running, and you're left with the father of modern tech, Claude Epstein.
Claude? That's how you say it?
I'm sorry for hiding it from you. I'll tell you everything there is to say. It all started when...
Not now. Put it away, quick.
Van, are you all right? Oh.
I see. We were a few minutes too late.
Those two are...
They're from Amada. We finally caught them.
Get lost! This is our territory!
Who do you think you're talking to? This isn't a job for civilians. Just what happened here? I can see that you fought them, but beyond that...
We fought, yeah. With how pumped full of drugs they were, it was a miracle we could make it out with our skin intact.
Uh-oh.
As curious as I am about how you emerged victorious, I trust you were able to help your client?
No comment. That's between me and her. Now, I know I owe both sides here a debt, but consider them paid. They might be at the bottom of the chain, but they're still in Almada. You can have one each.
Excuse me.
Who gave you the authority to...
I suppose we do owe him for neutralizing them.
Very well. We shall take them in between us.
Maybe if you're lucky enough, they'll even talk. Now come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, sure. But let me help you walk.
I'm good.
This is clearly only the beginning of something much greater. Sharpen your skills while you can, Van.
Will
For
do,
sure.
Renee.
For sure, because what the fuck? That unbreakable heart jacket is crazy.
I can't let him keep living like this. Why must you insist on shouldering all of the burden yourself?
Oh, she like him, you know, she care about him and shit. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Keep in mind, we're still in the prologue, by the way. 10:05 p.m. But he did get it done in a day. He did get the mission done in a day. So he was not lying about his skills, man. He did get it popping.
Damn. Guess I'm going without dinner. You even good to be out this late? I thought students had a curfew.
That's kind of you to think of me, but I received permission to be out this late beforehand. Never mind my curfew. Won't you let me see to your arm? Do you have a first aid kit in the office?
I do, but...
It looks like it started healing on its own.
I know it wasn't that bad in the first place, but it's still healing way too fast for it to be normal. Wonder if I got that orbment or turning into a monster to thank for this.
This all began with those diaries. They were passed down from my great-grandfather to my grandmother, and then down to my mother until her death 4 years ago. As you guessed, my great-grandfather is the famous Professor Epstein. It was known at the time that he had an adopted daughter, but she went missing very suddenly after he passed away. By the sound of it, something compelled her to shy away from the public eye. I don't know what that something was. It wasn't written in the letter she left me. Then after my mother died, my father began to lose himself in his work. And now all alone, I became more and more captivated by the many diaries that were left behind. They weren't filled with complex formulae or specialist knowledge or things like that. Instead, they were about who he was as a person, what he was like, what his philosophies were, what he valued most in life. He wrote about the little things that colored his days, his bonds with his loved ones, his time spent with his disciples. I could see through every word written that he was a kind, warm-hearted man with a good sense of humor. A man I could respect a great deal. I was so happy to have his writings so I could peer into his world, just like my mother and grandmother before me.
Well, that does explain why she had the money to pay this guy's fees, to be honest. So,
And before
explains a lot.
Those diaries became my most treasured possessions. However, At the end of his final entry, on the very last page, I found a shocking message. It said, recover the 8 Genesee before the year 120X, else all we know will come to an end.
Pretty ominous thing to write down.
It could have been a delusion that came to him in the winter of his years. But I began to feel that it was why his diaries had been passed down to me. And as the days wore on, my desire to do something to avert the end he foretold grew stronger and stronger. But I knew I couldn't go public with any of it. Not with my grandmother's disappearance.
Right.
That led me to enroll at Armus Academy, where I met a very dependable upperclassman. Her advice took me to the Orbalnet, and that led me to you.
Interesting. So that's how we ended up here.
I thought when I started all of this that these would be the consequences. That someone would die. That you would be put in so much danger.
Well, you managed to get one of them. Even if there are still 7 more out there, you could always call it quits here.
I can't. Not when they're what connect me to my family. Not when I now know they really exist. And not after seeing that final entry. I can't look away from all of that. Here. This 50,000 Mira is everything I was able to gather for this. Please, accept it as compensation for all the help you've given me.
I thought I told you my rate.
Well, you did, but I don't feel that it accounted for that injury you sustained because of me. I intend to find the remaining 7 on my own. I don't want anyone else to get hurt because of my problems. Oh, but I'll be very careful about it. Promise. Huh?
My rate's 1,000 Mira an hour, excluding other necessary expenses. I'll bump it up a little because of the danger involved, but you rolled up your sleeves more than your average client. You put yourself in danger to help me. Any more than 10K would be ripping you off. This is how the world of work is. Good thing you're still in school, because you got a lot to learn.
Maybe, but still... I'm sorry. I just feel you've taken on a lot more than you bargained for from start to finish.
To be honest, that whole turning into a monster thing's got my interest piqued. So it wouldn't feel right to ask you for even more Mira with how we're gonna keep this thing going.
What do you...
Unless you decide to give up altogether, I'll pitch in however I can from here on out. In exchange, you can share any info you got on the Genesee, or anything those diaries say that could help us keep the case open. How's that sound?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you telling me that even though you know it might be dangerous, you're going to help me search for the other 7 without taking additional compensation?
Hey, info's good compensation. I ain't
True.
taking a single Mira, though.
In his line of business, that's more important than the money.
Gonna need you to get more used to real combat, too, for your own safety. Can't have you leaving yourself wide open and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna drill it into you until you're up to snuff.
I don't know. This doesn't sound like a fair trade at all. I'm the only one benefiting here. Well, if you insist, Van, then thank you very much. Having your support means a lot to me.
Yeah, well, I'll be counting on you, too. All right, now that today's done and dusted, time for my hard-earned reward. I've been waiting for my Andalusia fig and honey tart all day. I was gonna scarf it down all by myself, but you pulled your weight today, so let's go half-half.
Thank you. Oh, but I still want to say... It really does bother me just how much I benefit from this arrangement compared to you. I was thinking of a way to even it out and thought, you know, how about I work here part-time?
You want a what?
you seem to be so busy that I can't imagine how you find the time to clean up around here. I'm also good at secretarial work too, so I'm sure I'd be a big help with sorting paperwork and whatever else you need. Just a standard wage is fine, or even no wage. Unpaid is totally fine.
I can't do that. Haven't you ever heard of labor laws? And forget that. This whole idea is crazy. How did me hiring you even get into your head?
Well, it's because you won't accept any Mira from me. I understand you have your own way of doing things, but I have my own pride to satisfy, you know.
But the flabbergasted sputtering.
Cut this tart into two so we can dig in and enjoy. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get the bigger portion. And where do you keep your coffee beans? Oh, there they are.
Wait, how did you find them so... Who said you could make yourself at home this fast?
Hey man, you thought you was just going... Oh, we get the intro? Nice. Guessing those are all the other characters we're gonna meet. Nice anime intro with the actual 3D models, which is nice. That is nice. Okay. Oh, I like her weapons. She has a mechanical dog. Y'all saw that? Look at this guy. And of course, we met her already. Elaine. Kincaid. This girl we haven't officially met yet. Alright. The bad guys. I'm assuming. Yeah? We got fucking Ghosts in the Shell bitches? Alright. Oh shit, I gotta start getting ready soon. So after this, we're gonna call it, but oh, so she gets a fit change, I'm guessing, when she's not in school. Sounds good. Prologue in Spriggan of the Slums. Okay. Oh, we got 10,000 Mira for the job.
Gotta keep this up.
Hell yeah.
Rank up.
Now we're E+.
Damn, that's pretty generous.
Septium Vein. Okay.
Can't complain with that.
S rank. Let's go. Let's go. You can acquire Spriggan points by completing four SPGs and making optimal choices. Interesting.
I'm Agnes Claudel. I still have a lot to learn, but I promise I'll do whatever I can to keep up.
And we get recruits too, so I'm guessing we can recruit the other characters as well. Okay. We can save. Let me see how far the demo goes exactly. Like, are we for real going into the first chapter, it seems? Let me see. Oh yeah, it looks like it. We'll save that for later, y'all. We will save that for later, because I do have to get ready to go. So, with that being said, y'all, I should be back later tonight, so be on the lookout for that. And we can maybe finish the demo, or at least get into the nitty-gritty of this game. That prologue was great, though. I will say I am very intrigued, and I can't wait to see what this game brings once we're done with Shadows of the Dam, of course. So, with that being said, I will see y'all later, hopefully. If not, I will see y'all next week for Shadows of the Damned. But either way, I do want to thank you all for watching, for those of you who came by, and for those of you who will be watching inevitably the geez, I can't speak right now. The VOD, once that is available on YouTube here. So let me find some music for y'all. I'm going to pull it up. Here it is. Yeah, I found it. We're good to go. Anyways, take care of yourselves. I will see y'all next time. Peace out and stay tuned.
Lately, I don't know what really been happening to me. Ain't been feeling myself, I be feeling like something that's really been talking to me. Following me, steady stalking the cheat, I'm different. Don't know what got into me, I'm tripped. I'm not hearing the beat, I listen. I'm not fearing a thing, I can never fan no man, I can never fan no guy. I show no love in the club, unless she is shaking her thighs. She bows down when she sees I arrive. She believed it was love at first sight. Booty looked like a seashell to me, had to handle that mess like immediately. She gon' do what I say, yes, obediently. I was up in the party, it's easy to me. Why she shaking her booty so deviously? Why she looking at me so mischievously? Hey, she like ice, so you blacking again. So I cannot be acting a friend. You too different, you know you a star. How it feel to be bagging a 10. She look good, so I'm willing to spend. What's the price? Okay, well, it depends. Go the length for me, baby, go far. If it's up, let me watch you ascend. Lately, I don't know what really been happening to me. Ain't been feeling myself, I be feeling like something that's really been talking to me. Following me, steady stalking the cheat, I'm different. Don't know what got into me, I'm tripped. I'm not hearing the beat, I listen. I'm not fearing a thing, I can never fan no man, I can never fan no guy. I show no love in the club, unless she is shaking her thighs. She bows down when she sees I arrive. She believed it was love at first sight. Booty looked like a seashell to me, had to handle that mess like immediately. She gon' do what I say, yes, obediently. I was up in the party, it's easy to me. Why she shaking her booty so deviously? Why she looking at me so mischievously?